Over the last few months, there have been an increasing number of reports on violent crimes around the country, most especially in the Kampala metropolitan area. Some examples of high-profile crimes over the last few months have been the abduction and murder of social worker Maria Najirinya and her driver at Lungujai in Kampala, the shooting of Merina Tumukunde and Joshua Ntereho on Abijirwa Bridge along the Kampala-Entebbe Expressway in Wakiso, and the daring daytime robbery of a hardware store in Nansana, during which 3 people were killed in a shootout. These and other crimes led President Museveni to direct the Inspector General of Police to come up with a strategy to combat the rise in violent criminal activity. Now, the Uganda Police Force and other security agencies have presented the outline of the strategy, which was presented to the President on Thursday. Effective communication, quick response, quick investigations and prosecution, profiling of known offenders and effective surveillance are 5 measures upon which the crime-fighting strategy is hinged. Some old measures have been reformatted in the strategy, like the introduction of suggestion boxes at police stations accessible to the public and a direct message line in the office of the Inspector General of Police.
What we are going to do is to enhance our supervision to ensure that whichever measures we are putting here are implemented to the dot. Sometimes it's lack of implementation that causes some of these good plans to fail. So as a team here, we shall supervise our security framework and the measures that we have put in place to ensure that they are working.
Grace Masiko, a security analyst, says the rolled out measures are basic tenets police work globally.
Why were they not implementing it before? For instance, now, we had these cameras all over in major urban centers, in Kampala most especially. They are active. But what has killed them is because of inactivity or some officers sleeping on their work.
Unresolved crimes like the murder of Maria Najirinya and the Entebbe Expressway double shooting are on the increase despite the presence of the local defense unit personnel in the communities and installed CCTV cameras in the greater Kampala area. Both of these were measures introduced after a presidential directive following an earlier spate of robberies and murders.
The situation could have been even worse than this. I want to assure you, these LDUs, since they were deployed, they have arrested over 2,000 criminals. More than 2,000 criminals. The problem is the courts. They are taken to court, then they find themselves back in the public.
Police has to increase on the level on how it gathers information to ensure that if you take a criminal to court, it's watertight. There's no one who will just take an advantage of a loophole within our investigations.
The security analysts say restoration of the public confidence in a police force, with the president as in the past accused of harboring criminal elements, will be vital if the new strategy is to work. Jackson Onyango, NTV Weekend Edition.